Welcome back. This video is going to be a little different from what we've done before. I'm trying something new, something deeper, more direct, and truly designed to help you on your life's journey. Energy is everything, and protecting yours is essential. If you ever felt drained, overwhelmed, or stuck in cycles that don't serve you, this may be exactly what you need. Let's get started. Tom here. Let's talk about something that a lot of people don't even realize is happening to them. Energy vampires. I'm not talking about the kind that sleeps in coffins or sparkle in the sunlight. I'm talking about the ones that drain you, exhaust you, and leaving you feeling like you've got nothing left in the tank. And the worst part, they don't even need to bite you. They do it with their presence, their words, their energy. You ever walk away from somebody and feel like you just ran a marathon, even though all you did was just talk to them? That's not a coincidence. Some people, whether they realize it or not, feed off your energy. And if you don't know how to spot it, you'll keep giving it away without even knowing it. The good news? You don't have to be a victim to this. You can recognize the signs, cut these cords, and build yourself up so that no one can drain you ever again. That's what we're getting into today. How to spot, remove, and protect yourself from energy vampires. Let's break it down. All right, so let's start with the basics here. What is an energy vampire? Now, if you Google it, you'll probably get images of goths in trench coats, people talking about psychic leeches, or maybe even some lore about ancient beings that drain life force. And while these myths are fun, possibly true, the reality is way more common and way more dangerous. Energy vampires are real. They just don't have fangs. They're people who, whether consciously or unconsciously, take more than they give. They feed off your energy, your attention, and your emotions. And over time, they don't just wear you down, they can actually change you, make you second guess yourself, leave you drained, burnt out, and disconnected from your own power. Spiritually speaking, these people pull from your life force the same way a parasite feeds off a host. They steal your time, energy, and even your sense of self. And if you stay around them long enough, you'll start running on empty without even knowing why. So how do you spot one? What are the signs that someone is draining you? No matter what's happening, their life is always a disaster. And you're always the one they dump it all on. Now, we all need to vent sometimes. I get that. But with them, there's no balance. It's just an endless pit of negativity. They don't want solutions. They want your energy. They thrive in chaos. They stir the pot, pit people against other, and somehow they're always in the middle of some major crisis. They love dragging you into it because your reaction fuels them. They make you feel bad for setting boundaries. The moment you say nope, they hit you with guilt. They need control, and they get it by keeping you emotionally tied to them. Everything is a competition. You share good news, They've done it better. You're struggling. They've had it way worse. It's all about them. And they suck the joy out of all your moments because they can't stand you shining brighter than them. Not every energy vampire is loud. Some just have an energy that leaves you feeling just off. You walk away from them exhausted, anxious, or emotionally drained, and you don't even know why. That's a sign something's up on a deeper level. If any of this sounds familiar, don't worry. We're going to talk about exactly how to cut ties, remove their influence, and build up your energy so you're untouchable. But first, now that you know how to spot them, let's talk about why they latch onto certain people and how to make sure you're not an easy target. Alright, so now we know what an energy vampire is and how to stop one. But the next big question is, why do they target you? Why do they latch on to certain people like a parasite on a host? Here's the truth. Energy vampires don't just drain anyone. They're drawn to people with something to take. If you ever felt like you attract these kinds of people, it's not because you're weak. It's actually the opposite. You have something they don't. Energy, light, strength, and they want it all. Most energy vampires aren't even aware of what they're doing. They're running on fumes, completely disconnected from their own power. So they leech off other people just to feel okay. Instead of working on themselves, they take the easier route, feeding off the energy of others. Think of them like a phone that never gets charged on its own, so it constantly plugs into everyone else's battery. Some of them aren't just draining you, they're bringing you down to their level. Because if they can't keep you exhausted, overwhelmed, or doubting yourself, then you're not rising above them. They don't want you strong, confident, or thriving, because that would mean they lose control over you. For some energy vampires, it's not just about feeding, it's about power. They like the control, the ability to influence emotions, the feeling of having people revolve around them. It's an ego thing, and they get their fix by keeping people entangled in their web. If you're naturally kind, empathetic, or a giving person, you're a prime target, unfortunately. Why? Because you actually care. You listen, you try to help, and you don't just shut people out when they're struggling. That's a beautiful thing. But if you don't set up boundaries, these people will take, and take. A lot of times, energy vampires go after strong people, not weak ones, because someone who's truly weak doesn't have energy to take. But someone who's got their own light, their own sense of purpose, their own fire, that's prime feeding ground, and they know it. If you struggle with setting boundaries or saying no without feeling bad about it, energy vampires pick up on that. They know you feel guilty, they know you don't want to hurt their feelings, and they'll use that to keep you in their loop. Now, this is where things change. Once you know why they target you, you can stop it. You don't have to be in an all-you-can-eat buffet for other people's energy. And here's how to shut it down. The biggest mistake people make, they keep giving. They keep engaging, responding, comforting, and entertaining these people because they think that's the right thing to do. It's not. The second you stop feeding them your energy, they lose their power over you. Learn to say no without explaining yourself. Learn to walk away without guilt. Energy vampires rely on you being too polite, too nice, too afraid of being mean. Forget that. You're not being mean. You're protecting your energy. If you've been drained by someone for a long time, there's a good chance you've got an energetic cord attached to you. Visualize cutting it. Picture them fading out of your energy field. If they're still latched onto you emotionally, block them, stop engaging, and let them go. You don't just want to remove energy vampires. You want to make sure they can't get in again. Strengthen your energy field. Meditate, get out in nature, do things that charge you up instead of draining you. And most importantly, surround yourself with people who fill you up, not empty you out. At the end of the day, you don't owe anyone your energy, your time, or your peace. If someone is constantly draining you, you don't have to fix them. You don't have to save them. You just have to protect yourself. You've got too much to do, too much to create, too much to live for to be walking around drained. So take your energy back, cut the cords, and don't let anyone dim your light. Alright, now that we know how to spot energy vampires, cut them off, the next step is making sure they never get through again. This is where we talk about building an unbreakable energy shield, something that keeps your energy strong, protected, and off limit to the leeches. First things first, let's talk about boundaries. If you've been an easy target in the past, it's probably because your boundaries weren't clear, or you let people cross them. That stops now. Here's an example. Someone always dumping their problems on you. You say, "Hey, I can't take this on right now." They push back. You hold firm. No excuses, no guilt, no bullshit. Boundaries are like a locked door. You won't leave your house wide open for anybody to walk in, so why let these people waltz into your energy? Here's the deal. Energy vampires thrive on people who feel bad saying no. You have to break that habit. Next time someone asks for too much or tries to guilt trip you, just say, "Nope." No explanation needed. And if they push, that's their problem. Definitely not yours. Your space affects your energy. I repeat, your space affects your energy. If your environment is full of clutter, negativity, or reminders of toxic people, it's weighing you down. Get rid of it. Clean your room, throw out things that hold bad energy, and make your space feel like a fortress, not a free-for-all. You are who you surround yourself with. If you're around people who constantly drain you, you will feel drained. It's not rocket science. But when you surround yourself with people who uplift you, challenge you, and bring good energy, you get stronger. Here's an example. That one friend who always leaves you feeling lighter, keep them close. The one that always makes you feel exhausted, it's time to create some distance. Your energy is valuable. Stop giving VIP access to people who don't deserve it. Every morning, before you step out into the world, take a second to imagine yourself surrounded by a powerful shield of light. Picture it however you want. Gold, silver, flames, electricity, it doesn't matter. See it blocking negativity, draining people, and outside influence. It's a small thing, but it makes a huge, huge difference. Here's an example. If someone toxic is talking to you, mentally reinforce your shield. Picture their energy bouncing right off you. Trust me, it works every time. If someone has drained you for a long time, there's probably an energetic cord attached to you. It's like an invisible thread connecting their energy to yours. You have to cut it. Close your eyes, picture the cord, then see yourself slicing it with a sword, maybe a pair of scissors, or even a burst of light. Feel that connection dissolve and take your energy back. This isn't about being superstitious. It's about taking control of your energy. Some easy ways to protect yourself spiritually. Smudging with sage. Carrying protective crystals. Salt baths. And affirmations. At the end of the day, the stronger you are inside, the harder it is for anyone to shake you. Protecting your energy isn't just about avoiding bad people. It's about becoming so solid in yourself that no one can mess with your peace. If you take one thing away from this, guys, let it be this. Your energy is yours. Stop letting people drain you, take from you, or mess with your head. Put up the shield, protect your peace, and never, ever feel bad about it. By now, you know how to spot an energy vampire, cut them off, and protect yourself. That alone changes everything. But let's take it even a step further. Because real power, it's not just about defense. It's about mastering your own energy so deeply that nothing can touch you. This is where we go beyond just blocking negativity. This is about stepping into a place where you are so aligned, so locked in, that no force, human or otherwise, can mess with you. Energy vampires feed on the weak, low-frequency energy. If you're drained, distracted, or disconnected, they can latch on you. But when you're vibrating high, fully charged, and aligned, they can't even reach you. Practical ways to stay strong. Get a good sleep. Your energy regenerates at night. Guard your rest. Move your body. Physical movement clears out stagnant energy. Eat high vibrational foods. Fresh, whole foods over processed junk. Do things that bring you joy. Joy is one of the highest frequencies there is. Spiritual ways to keep your energy high. Sunlight and nature. Charge yourself like a battery. Breathwork and meditation. Deep breathing moves stagnant energy out of your system. Mantras and affirmations. My energy is mine. I am powerful. I am untouchable. Sound healing. Listening to high frequency music, binaural beats, or chanting. When you're filled up with your own energy, energy vampires don't even try. They move on to a weaker prey. Sometimes, no matter how strong we are, something feels off. You feel drained, foggy, irritable, irritated, and you're not sure why. That's a sign that something or someone has tapped into your energy. How to check yourself. Have I been around someone negative or draining? Did I ignore my intuition about someone? Have I been spending too much time on social media, news, or drama? Did I give my energy without realizing it? If you feel like something latched onto you energetically, don't panic, just reset. You're always in control. Ways to clear or reset your energy. Bath salts. Smudging. Energetic cord cutting. Sound cleansing. Grounding techniques. If you ever feel off, don't just sit in it. Reset, recharge, and take back your power. Here's the ultimate goal. You don't just protect your energy, you become so strong, so clear, so aligned that nothing can even reach you. You move throughout the world completely untouchable. Own your space. Walk, talk, and exist with confidence. Be selective with who gets access to you. Not everyone deserves your time. Never let someone guilt trip you into giving away your energy. If something feels off, trust that immediately. Golden light shields. Every morning, visualize yourself surrounded by golden light, your personal force field that repels all negativity. Sacred symbols. Wear or carry protective symbols, evil eye, or sigils of power. Personal power rituals. Every day, do something that reaffirms your strength, whether it's meditation, movement, simply saying, I am in control of my energy. Work with protective guides and ancestors. Call on whatever higher forces resonate with you. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors, whatever helps keep your energy strong. When your energy is strong, clean, and aligned, energy vampires don't even register you as a target. You become invisible to them. They cannot drain what they can't reach. At the end of the day, guys, protecting your energy isn't just about avoiding bad people. It's about stepping into your own power so fully that no one can take that from you. It's about being so grounded in who you are that you never feel drained, lost, or disconnected again. You are not a victim of energy vampires. You are not weak. You are not here to be drained, manipulated, or pulled down by others. From this moment on, you are in control. Your energy is yours, and your life force is yours. No one takes from you unless you allow it. And that's what makes you truly untouchable. Now go out there and own your space.